Hi guys! I would like to tell you about my customs experiences because I have a curse and it's basically anything that can get customs, I'm going to get customs for it. And you know how I know that I'm not really supposed to get customs for these is because my friend who lives in the same country, she used to live like 15 minutes from me, from the same value packages, from the same places, even the same packaging, she didn't get customs. Sometimes she did, but like, why me? So I have this curse and I came to accept it to most parts because there are parts where I can't avoid it. And if it's an older thing, I waited 2 years for this. It's like, okay, I'm going to pay extra for it and wait 2 more weeks. It's okay, I can get over it. But my main problem comes with customs when it's a new thing, especially if it's from one of my top groups. Because, like, shipping is already like a torture to wait, but I got used to it over the years. Okay, 1.5 weeks, I'm totally fine with waiting that much. But I get gradually more and more annoyed the more I have to wait pointlessly. Like my main problem with it now is that there is not even a point for me waiting. It takes them 4 days to fill in a paper, and even they manage like that in 4 days they manage to misspell my name. Like, I get it that my last name, which is first name in my country too, just like in Korea, is like actually a normal name. Like I would say that like if your last name would be John, like it's a normal name. But my name is written with double L instead of one, which is the normal name. So they automatically assume that my last name, which is actually first, is written with only one L, like a simple L. But no, it's written with double because it's a last name. I know that there are other last names where they only write it with one, but it's a whole lot of mess, and every single time they mess it up. And it's correctly on every single of my packages because the seller just prints it out, it's there, it's written correctly. But in 4 days, they managed to copy 3 numbers. One of them is a tracking and like other ID kind of numbers, and my name, and my address maybe, and they mess up my in 4 days. That took them 4 days. On a Monday, my package got in the country. Like it was like around 10 o'clock, so I didn't even expect them to do anything with it. On Tuesday, they decided, oh, this should get customs. So, like my phone number wasn't on the package. So what? They didn't send me a text message like this tracking number got customs, like whatever, you should fill in these papers online, you can find them, scan them and send them to this address. So it's like I can save up 1 day with it. Like if they would have done that, I would have gotten probably a text message on Thursday. So it would took them 2 days to send me a text message. I mean, I understand that there are many packages, but how many are there exactly that it takes you 2 days? Like, how many packages do you deal with each day? Like, I can't believe that. Like, probably one an hour, and like somehow that doesn't match up with the work that they do and how long it takes. So my phone number wasn't on this package because in Ketchup City they don't write your number on it, which is whatever. And I got a like little envelope with all the forms to fill in on Friday. Like around noon or something. I filled it in, like by 2 p.m. it was sent to them. And during the weekend, okay, we sent the forms like for processing. Okay, cool. I would think they do something with it on Monday, I guess, that's a work day, like first day of the week. You would assume them start working then. No, they didn't even look at the direction of my package. Okay. Then what else happens? Okay, on Tuesday they did it. Okay, I got customs for my package. We are already at 1 week plus a day plus from coming into my country. So Monday arrives, next week Tuesday it passes customs. I know that it's probably many countries in the Europe who struggle just as much with this, but I also know that many countries in Europe don't even struggle much with this. And this wasn't even an airmail, like no most regular thing that usually those take more. This was a parcel post. Parcel post in speed is supposed to be around between EMS and normal airmail. So I would have assumed in a week top max I would get my package. No. Okay, Tuesday passed the customs. I guess I should get it on Wednesday, right? I had an exam that day, so I wasn't really too happy about it because, if it passes Monday, I expected delivery on Tuesday. No, they didn't even try to deliver it on Wednesday. 1 week and 2 days. Okay, then and Thursday I finally got it. And if my country would work normally, sometimes they do, but these days they don't, especially with registered packages. Monday arrives, Tuesday customs, passing customs, like normal, not custom, like you don't have to pay. Wednesday delivery, that would be normal. 2 days should be. And even if you get customs, I don't know what's there more to do with 4 days maybe, like no, it just takes ages for them. And I know there must be countries who take even more. But the problem here is that in Europe, the price is ridiculously low that you have to pay customs for, like, I didn't even know that, but really low. And in some countries it's even lower. Except if you bought your stuff like package from other countries in the European Union. So those are custom free. But my problem with this whole thing at all, that these things can't be, like, I just can't buy them in Europe. And even if I can buy it like from France or something, I would order it from Paris, or like the shipping plus the price, which is already more expensive on the album than from Korea, I would pay about the double price of getting it from France than getting it from Korea. So even if it's like I could get it, but like no, I can't actually. So, and the whole thing, I can't get it in my country. I could only get used copies. There is not a single shop. There is like no sellers or something. I can't get these things in my country. I need to order them from Korea if I want them. It's not like I bought some electronics, or like I didn't buy tons of like earphones that I would sell on the market or something, which I would assume that needs customs, I guess. Like, it's those kind of things that I can't get here. So why is it required to pay customs? Like, I just don't understand. And why at such a low price? Like, in the US it's ridiculously high. Whoever buys like so many, like I would never have to deal with customs if I were living in the US. Like what's wrong with the European Union? It's not like I'm buying some electronics. Like, I just don't understand that. I just don't understand customs. Before I got customs, first time I got customs, it was in a Korean package. It's from an eBay seller, Igarian. Now they are called K-pop Market 01. And I bought 2 Perfection Japanese CDs, like $50 and $60 each. Or I think it was just $40 and $50. But first press, and by that time you couldn't get first presses anywhere else. So I got those, and 2 Bonamana B for the cards, or something. Bonamana A for the cards. So I got these 2 for the cards. They were like $2 each or something. And I paid customs for it. And that one took 2.5 weeks to pass customs. That was like the first. And then the next time I paid customs, CD Japan, FedEx shipping, so that was my only time dealing with FedEx instead of my postal service country thingy. So FedEx shipping on Hero, CD was like the 2 normal versions. Customs definitely. FedEx was annoying about it. They charge you extra fees. Oh my god, the extra fee, I would say the customs I had to pay for this big package was around, with the new currencies, which is pretty bad, like $20. And I paid 5 extra. No. 8 extra dollars for, like fee. Like, I paid them to not do anything with my package, and even if they do, they misspell my name. So that's all I paid for, like a quarter of the whatever, like the customs fee. So it's not quarter, third. Yeah, it was 1/3 of the customs fee basically, but annoying. And FedEx also charges you that. Then after FedEx, the next time I got was the Ride Me CDs. Then in 2014 beginning, then did I get any customs that year? No, I think it didn't. In 2015 I got customs on the Super Show 6 in Japan DVD, the gold one, the big one, a limited one. It wasn't even that big. Then I also got one on the F Japan DVD. That was a Fan Festival DVD 2013. Also in 2015 I paid for that. That was from an eBay seller, but the other things, Hero, Ride Me, and those were from CD Japan. With CD Japan I always pay customs if it's not a single. If it's a single I don't, because obviously the price is low. But if it's a full album full album, 2 versions, like the normal 2 versions, I pay customs. And my friend doesn't. She even puts in 3 versions or 4 shiny or something, and she doesn't. Why? And for the Blu-ray or something, like, it was way more than my Super Show 16 Japan DVD, and she didn't have to pay customs for it. I don't understand. What's So I paid twice last year, I think, and this year I have already paid twice for Bai. But I don't mind that, because since then I figured out how to not pay customs for Bai. I think it's going to work. So I need to be careful with that. With CD Japan I can't avoid it at all, unless I buy 2 separate packages, or buy from Yes Asia, like the Japanese limited DVDs, which are like $70-$80 or something. Like, I need to buy those from Yes Asia, because from Yes Asia I don't pay customs. So with Bai, I think I figured out how to do it, so I think that's going to work, hopefully. Or I'm just going to start working after university, and then I have money to pay customs. Then it was my, like, after 3.5 years I paid customs for a Korean package. This was what I told you about in the beginning of the video. It was like this big, heavy thing. All these papers were all there, and the price that Ketchup CD wrote on it was $30. And of course I didn't know about it. I automatically assumed $15 because they did that before. So I was just like, okay, then I have to admit all the CDs that were in it. And that's like, it's more like, it's 60 or something, like more than 60, like almost $70. So if I knew that it's only 30 on it, like, I could have like cheated or something, but I had no idea. So I admitted all of them, so obviously I paid a lot more. And never have I ever got any of my packages stopped with $30 value. Buy packages with like $30 value, they just like through the customs. They don't care about them. CD Japan packages, singles, no, they don't. The only times I paid like around like $50 and $60 or more, and they stopped a $30 package. And it wasn't even on there. I could search it. It was only $30 originally, and they stopped it. And I don't know if I would have had to pay if I just say 30, or they let it pass then. I don't know. Like, I know that actually $30 is barely over the limit, but usually they only stop packages for me which are over the gift package limit, which is higher, like around $50. So they usually only stop those which are like over the gift price limit, but not these. Like, they have never stopped any of my packages with barely over the limit of the, I don't know, like, how do you call it when it's not a gift? Like you would just sell it when you buy something, and you would just sell it in your country, or those kind of stuff. So it's so annoying to pay customs. But I told you the entire story from the beginning, how I started to pay customs. Like, in my country I'm a customs expert, I guess, and it's like, I just hate it. Like hire me. Like, when you see my package, call me. I'm going to do the custom for. I'm going to fill in everything for you. I'm going to deal with everything. Just give me my package. Like, I don't care that I have to pay money anymore. When I realize that I have to pay customs, I make sure to not put in all my money in the bank and don't spend it. So I'm like preparing for the customs. But it takes them like 2 weeks. So like, I prepared. I didn't eat for a week or something. No, don't do that. But like, I just like, I don't know, like, oh, my grandpa gave me money like 2 weeks ago, which I still had, then I'm just going to wait for the customs, pay for the customs, and then put the rest in the bank. And that's what I usually do. So, like, but I have to wait so long for it. And with new things, that's unbearable for me. Like, because it's not because it's long. Like, with Yes Asia, I usually expect 3 weeks. So I don't get annoyed if my package is not here after 2.5 weeks. But since I know how long it takes from Korea, all it takes for me is that I know when it should arrive and like what kind of, like, maybe a bit before that, maybe a bit after that. But if it doesn't arrive, then I just get more and more annoyed. And with customs it's the case, because I know it's so close and it would be so simple to give me my package, but they don't. And that's what drives me crazy. And this was my customs talk. And why is this so long? This is like 15 minutes more.